Hi, kindergartners, it's math time again. Today, what we're going to be learning is how to solve addition and subtraction story problems. So what I need you to do right now is either find a pencil and piece of paper so you can practice your addition and subtraction with me, or you can get a whiteboard and a marker. So choose one of them that you have around your house, pause the video, go get your supplies, come back, and we will do some math problems together. So the first thing we need to do before we start our addition problem is to talk about the question at the end of the addition problem. The question always tells us, is it adding or is it subtracting? So I'm going to look right now at some of these questions. It says, how many animals are there all together? The word all together is a very important word because that tells us then that we're going to add. Here's another question. How many animals are there in all? In all is also an important word to tell us we're adding. There is a total of how many animals. The word total tells us we're adding. And the last one, if we put them together, how many animals are there? So you can see right here, I'm showing you 4 different key words that you need to listen for in the question to find out, am I going to add or am I going to subtract? So we are going to do a problem together, and I want you to listen for the key word that's in the question. Before we start this problem, make sure you have either your whiteboard and your marker out in front of you, or you have your pencil and paper. So I'm going to read the story problem to you. Listen closely. It says, I see 7 cows and 1 dog. How many animals are there all together? Oh, I hope you heard that important word to tell us if we're going to add or subtract. You're right. The word is all together. All together is telling us that we are going to add. So boys and girls, pick up your pencil. The first thing we need to do is listen to our story again and then start writing our circles. Because remember, we're not going to draw cows. We're not going to draw dogs. Instead, we're going to represent our cows and dogs with circles. So what I need you to do right now is take out your pencil. I'm going to take out mine. And I'm going to read it one more time and then we're going to draw it. See if your drawing looks like mine. I see 7 cows and 1 dog. How many animals are there altogether? The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make 7 cows. Remember, I'm not going to make cows though. I'm going to draw circles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I hope you're doing this with me or you've already done it and checking your work. Okay, I have 7 cows. Now I know it's adding, so I'm going to put a break apart stick. 7, my break apart stick. And then I have 1 dog, so I'm going to draw 1 circle. So there's my picture I drew. I drew 7 cows and 1 dog. And I know it's adding because it says all together, and I put my break apart stick. Now I need to write my equation. So I'm going to give you a minute. You pause the video, write the equation, and then check your work and see if yours looks like mine. So I know this is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I write the number 7. I know I have a break apart stick. I know it says all together, so I'm going to put adding. So I put a plus sign. And then I have 1 circle here, so I put 1. 7 plus 1. Now I need to do equals. 7 plus 1 equals 8. All right, boys and girls, I hope yours looks just like mine. We're going to go on to the next story problem. So either erase your board or flip your paper over so you have a fresh sheet. All right, boys and girls, now what I want to talk about is subtraction. Subtraction also has some important words that help us know that we need to subtract when we read the question. So let's read these 2 questions I have. How many sheep are left in the field? The word left means they left, they're gone. They took them away. So that means I'm subtracting. Or the question is, how many sheep are still in the field? Meaning some of them left, but some of them still stayed. So that word also tells us that we're going to subtract. Okay, I hope you have your whiteboard out or your paper. We're going to do another math problem. So here's our question or our story problem that I'm going to read to you. See if you can figure out the important word that is telling us we are either subtracting or adding. There were 9 sheep in the field, but 4 of them went into the barn. How many sheep are left in the field? Oh, I hope you heard that important word. You're right. The important word is left. So that's telling us that we're going to subtract. Now, if we're subtracting, we don't need a break apart stick because that's for adding. When we subtract, we need to cross out our circles. So let's read it one more time. There were 9 sheep in the field, but 4 of them went into the barn. Oh, I know there's 9 sheep in the field. That means I need to draw 9 circles. So I hope you can draw 9 circles on your paper or board right now with me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But 4 of them went into the barn. How many am I going to cross out? You're right. I'm going to cross out 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them are gone. They went back into the barn. Now I have to write my equation. So what I do is I usually tell my story back to myself again. There were 9, so I draw 9 sheep in the field, but 4 of them left. So I make a subtraction. 4 left. How many sheep are left in the field? Then I can count the circles that I have left that are not crossed out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I write the answer, 5. 9 minus 4 equals 5. Check your work. See if yours looks like mine. All right, now boys and girls, I'm going to show you what you're going to be doing for your homework today. So you have 2 sheets of paper in your school packet that you got. One of them talks about the fish tank, and the other one talks about a dog's bed and the puppies. So I want you right now to take out these 2 math sheets. Do the problems on your own. If you need help reading them, ask an adult. When you're done, have an adult check your work. Remember, do your best. All right, we'll see you later. Bye.